If you are managing a large project, this spreadsheet is sure to help you to stay organized. This will help you to track your start date, your cost, your budget, your to-do list, and your vendors all in one place. I'm going to show you how it works. It's available in Google Sheets and Excel on my website at savvyandthriving.com. Okay, so let's get started here. I'm going to do a quick sample for you here. Let's just say our sample is from the drop down, it is complete. The to-do is we're going to hire a designer, and we're going to contact multiple clients for budget. The person completing the task, we're going to say is John, and then we'll put their contact info. The start date of the project is going to be the 7th, and then we'll put the due date on the 14th. The estimated cost, we're hoping to spend around $1,500 for this. The estimated time to complete, let's say 3 weeks. This will also show you your total budget and amount spent. That's going to be found here on the budget tracker. And then the date you start the project, let's say it's going to be started on the 8th, and then the estimated completion date, let's say it's going to be July 7th. Okay, the next is our to-do list. This will help you to track your high, medium, and low priority tasks. So we can come in here and say we are going to hire a designer, and the due date is going to be, let's say, the 14th. And we're going to check that off as it's complete. As we complete more items, you'll see that the number complete is going to get larger and the pie chart is going to get smaller. Here is our budget tracker. We can put in the date that we're starting. The category is design. The description is hire a designer. The company, let's kind of call it Frankie LLC. Budget, let's say our budget is $1,500, but we were able to secure a designer for $1,150. And then we can put notes as well. This will calculate here your total budget, and that is everything that you put on column I. The total spent is everything in column J, and the remaining is going to be the difference between the two. This will show you your expenses by category. So as we click on it, you can see the amount that was spent by category, and you can see as the pie chart pieces get larger, you can see which one you spent the most on. So this one, for example, is design you spent the most on. Budget, you can click on that as well and see the same number as here on the top left and the total spent here on the right. And then lastly, your vendor research log. This is a great place to just look at different companies that you're wanting to work with and see who is going to be the best one to work with. So the status, let's say that we have hired. The vendor is going to be the Frankie LLC. Contact name is Frankie. The email address for them, and then the category, demolition materials, labor, decor, and miscellaneous. Let's call it decor. If it is a different category and you want to change that, you can just use this edit button, the pen button, and then you can scroll down and add another item, for design if you'd like. And you can customize it and choose the color that you'd like as well. Apply to all, and now it's going to be in there. You can put their website, the total cost, and then the amount paid. Say you only paid them $1,100, it's going to show you a balance due of $50, and then the due date as well, and any notes about the company. You can just also write here, whether or not you like the company, you want to work with them again, things like that. So that is how this sheet works. It's super helpful. I have lots of sheets available. At the time of recording this video, I've got over 400 sheets on my website that can help you to organize your home and your business, your budget, and lots of other things. So take a look around on my website at savvyandthriving.com, and you guys have a great day.